Happy Hollow freaking Lean, everybody. Yes, yes, my favorite holidays here. And with that, we've got some pretty spooky fashion to take a look at. We've got a couple of community submissions, got a couple of creations of my own, and there was one of them that was from Twitter, from the account Vanquish. I put a little spin on it. Can't find the original creator of it, but we'll see that when it comes around. If you want to get your fashion into one of these drip checks, all you got to do is join that Discord server down below in the description. Hop in there, throw your fashion in the Fashion is the End Game channel, and we'll get you in one of these videos. So without further ado, let's stop goofing around. Let's get into this scary stuff. So starting off, we've got James from Silent Hill. Oh, Mary, look out. Yeah, so I made this one. Something happened here. Maybe it's his thoughts. We got the hex rot mask there. Gave you a little bit of hair on the top. We got iron to steel for the jacket. I wish that we could have a little blue in here because it is a blue undershirt that he's wearing, but the green was pretty spot on. We got the streetwise grips, of course, and the sublime vest from Solstice. And then for the jeans, we just threw on the crimson plume strides with Dreamweaver. I was gonna do this for the original version that I did just for the shits and giggles because it's a person face, but I wanted it to be something that you would feasibly wear while playing. But you know, since it is the Halloween event, might as well throw on a Nimbus mask, be extra scary. But overall, I think I snapped with this one. What do you think? Anyways, moving on. I wanted to show off my Raiju's harness build that I've been using. This is something that I have been using in haunted sectors. Raiju's harness is absolutely smacking. It is smacking. If y'all haven't put this on with Gathering Storm, oh my god, it goes crazy. You get it back in like 30 seconds. Anyway, we wanted to put on the helmet, the jack-o'-lantern helmet. This is where I kind of started with it, was how can I make Raiju's harness work with the pumpkin helmet? So you know what? What's a Halloween colors? Black and orange. So make it black, make it glow orange, and then keep sort of the tech look that the Raiju's harness has with the hardened basilisk vambrances, and then the woven firesmith boots. And then to add a little bit of spooky vibe, we threw on that plague breaker cape from the Plague Doctor set. And since Halloween masks get rid of your hood, I feel like this was the most prevalent one because it's a relatively wide cloak and it just looks very, very nice. And then we got Erebos glance on all of it because I was gonna do super black on the legs, but the tone of the black is slightly different than the rest of it and it just kind of throws it off. So we kept it with Erebos glance. Moving on, we've got a drippy little piece here. We got the Cataclysmic Spellbinder vest and cloak, both from the new Festival of the Lost sets for the hunter here. I wanted to put on that Plague Breaker mask because I love the bird. And the seasonal heretical vambrances here add a little bit of squarage to the top, keeps it relatively in line. And Hammer Shock, the Iron Banner shader, really pops off here. Look at how deep that fire in there looks and like the burned steel. And you got your little grenades, your holy hand grenades and other little bits and pieces. And then I got my lucky pants, luck of the draw on the legs there with a little bit of that subtle fire underneath as well. But overall, I really like this look. This is something that I also rock while playing. So if you want to take this, go ahead. Look at that. Throw that on. Now on to the one that I saw on Twitter. It is the Wicked Witch of the West, or East. What did that one guy say? It's the Wicked Witch of the East, bro. But yeah, the original had the Pathfinder helmet here, and I think that does look a little cleaner, but I wanted to give it a little more of a scary vibe. Have that screwed up face of the Hex Rot mask there, just to add to like the, ooh, it's a witch type thing. Super black from top to bottom, except for the helmet. I did aquatic iridescence. And then again, of course, we got the Assassin's Creed legs and Gear Falcon's default style here. Overall, I think it's kind of quirky. It's kind of cute. I like it. It's one of those ones you would see at the end screen of the haunted sections, be like, oh, that's a Halloween costume if I'd ever seen one. But yeah, Vanquish, they posted this on Twitter and I thought it was just great. So there's that one. Now moving on to some of our submissions from the lovely people in my Discord. First one up is Boris. We got here a relatively slick looking Titan with the Eidolon Pursuant Helm, Righteous Gauntlet, Sublime Plate, Cogent Beat Greaves with the Rivalry White Sand top to bottom, except for the helm. You've got Vanguard Divide there, keeps it all nice and white. And then you got a little bit of like the tannage on the inside folds of the chest armor there. I think it just looks overall very dapper. Kind of snowtrooper-ish, if you ask me. And another from Boris, we got here a Swarmers set. Almost looks a little alien, like kind of ancient alien type beat. You got Queen's colors from top to bottom, except for on the class item, you have Xeno Silver. Storm Dancer's cover is a very nice looking helmet. Almost looks like, who's that blue alien dude from Hellboy? Reminds me of that blue alien character from Hellboy. But overall, I really like it. And next here is the top to bottom. This is a Halloween fit for sure. This is a nice costume of Cade 6 and pretty on point with it too. You got Vanguard Dare grips, Intrepid Discovery vest, Veteran Legend strides, Vanguard Dare cloak, all things that Cade wears, and of course with Cade's duds, so you get that shader that's right on point with it too. Dead Orbit's fade on the arms to kind of keep the color cohesive here, but overall I'm doing double takes. I'm doing quadruple takes because I thought he was dead, but here he is right here, and you can play as him. Thank you, Boris, for your submissions. We very much so appreciate you. And up next we got some from Eternal Ash. We got a couple here from Eternal Ash, and this one is a celestial gunslinger, a gunslinging demon, dare I say, with the sledge break grips, Bladesmith's memory vest, Hinterland strides, and TM Erp custom cloaked Stetson for that cowboy hat. Yeehaw. You got Carminica on Celestial, and then you got Midnight Smith for just about everything else, and then Scarlet Semblance for the red hat there. Overall looking mad clean. And up next we got the Unraveling Spectre of sorts, with the balance of power really specking into that strand build there. You got the Hexrot mask for maximum spookiness, and the Anthemic Invocation Vambrances for a little sharp touch to it, and the Scorn Baron vest, which I really like. It seems kind of like tortured Urukai type vibe. I just like how dingy and nasty it looks with the wraps around the stomach. That's pretty badass. And then for the cloak, you got the Steeplechase cloak with Skelegal on it. A mix of shaders, which I can always appreciate, is when you can put a couple of different shaders onto something and make them all work together. And that's what's going on here with Midnight Smith, Bloody Tooth, Skelegal, and Erebos Glance. And up next, we got a little Nezarec. We got a little Nezarec action, looking like they're ready to take the bull by the horns, baby. We got the Afraid of the Dark ornament on it that looks just so clean. And we got the Aphotic Lamellar gloves, Anthemic Invocation tabard, Hexrot boots, and the Celestial Bond, with, once again, a mix of shaders, which I always like. Erebos Glance, Scintillant Trajectory, Echoed Anger, Crucible Metallic, and Skelegal. Look at exclusive shaders on each piece, and they all work together phenomenally. Look at that. This one's slick. I love the way it looks. Very spooky, very Halloween. Keep it up, Ash. And that is exactly what they did, because we have here a Sleep Paralysis demon of sorts with the Dark Age mask, Hexrot grips, Scorned Baron vest once again for that awesome flame scorched vibe, Hinterland strides, and the Relativism cloak. I know Relativism can be hard to fashion, but man, did they get it right here. We got Super Black, Atmospheric Glow, Iron to Steel, Amethyst Veil for the shaders, and it just looks absolutely terrifying. I would not want to see this mofo at the end of my bed at 3 a.m. At this point, I'll take the hat, man. And finally, we got here the Cure Primal. I think that's how you say it. It's like Cure Primal, that word. And it reminds me of some kind of Elden Ring character. You got Ringwalker gauntlets there with the spikes, little needler spikes on that shoulder, Dark Age chest rig there for the ropes, Ringwalker greaves, and the Virtuous Mark, all decked out top to bottom in a beautiful red with Echoed Anger and Carminica, two of my favorite shaders, looking like they're ready to slay some gods. Anyways, that is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a grandiose Halloween and the following week after, because honestly, Halloween isn't just the day, it is the entire season, for me at least. Halloween doesn't end till the middle of November for me. I hope you guys get a lot of candy, hang out with some family, watch some scary movies, get into the creepy vibe, and get in on some of that Festival of the Lost content. You can get Super Black. If you don't have Super Black, go get it. You can get it with the event. It's actually pretty simple and pretty quick, but thank you so much for stopping by. And once again, if you want to join that Discord server and get your fashion into one of these videos, just click that link down in the description and it'll get you right on in there. So take care, y'all. Leave a like if you like. Subscribe if you wish. It's not mandatory, but it's always so appreciated. And I will catch you on the flip side. Happy Halloween. Deuces.